I can sing of God's love forever and ever and ever, guys. The way he shows up for me. Like, I started having these appointments with my sons in Nigeria. So yesterday I didn't want to bother my little Joshie. So I said, I'm going to just leave him, let him call me. So he called me. He said, oh, Mom, I forgot about our appointment with God. So he called me, and the very first thing that he read was this verse from Psalms. Saying, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. I started screaming. I said, Joshua, that's exactly what God told me this morning in my appointment with him under the tree. And then he read this from our Jesus Calling devotional for kids about how nothing catches God by surprise, right? So I said, Joshua, that is so true. Because I was in this wholesale place on Saturday, this huge store, guys, Costco's. And of all the things for me to get for dinner, I got a rotisserie chicken and this bag of Caesar salad, right? So there were so many people in the store, so many lines. I debated where to go to pay. So the very line that I ended up paying, guys, directly ahead of me was this sign at the top of this place where you can go to eat the menu items. And can you believe, of all things in the world there, it said rotisserie chicken, Caesar salad. It's like God saying, look, Nick, I knew you were going to be here buying rotisserie chicken and Caesar salad. Like, he knows everything about us. He knew exactly where I would be standing. He knew my son Joshua would be calling me. He knew the verse that I needed to read under the tree that Joshua was going to read to me again. This relationship with God is too much. Even this morning under the God tree, I was in a rush to get back because I have an appointment. And can you believe I felt him nudging me in my spirit? Say, Nick, sit down, sit back there. Like, I'm not done with you. And the very thing at the end of that page was just exactly the message that I needed. It was just a conversation I had with my daughter, Julie, how God is just taking me out of my comfort zone. And the message for him says, do it afraid, So every once in a while, he pushes us out of our comfort zone, and he expects us to do hard things, even if we're afraid to do them, guys, okay? So don't miss out on this love that we get from God, man. You got to take time every morning. We're going to make this rolling with God a lifestyle, baby. Like, every day you got to wake up and say, God, what do you have to say to me? And make sure you're having your appointments with him, guys. We need him. This life is too hard to do on our own. So he's calling me out of my comfort zone to do some hard things. And I say, no problem, God. I got you, because I know that he's with me, guys. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, because I know who I roll with, and he rolls with you too. So make sure you're taking time, putting God first. Wake up every day, say, God, what do you have to say to me? And you start your day with him, okay? Don't play around with your relationship with God. Peace.